Lanjut guys ya. Suka nggak ngantuk.
Miss Androne, traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too. She was just helping them sort through their things.
Auto.
How did your chat go?
Tes.
That was fast. The call only just ended.
Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as quickly as we could.
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful after all. If I might ask, what is the end goal for the modified formula you'll be using?
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething issues since trying to implement Renee's theory of the four orthants.
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, computing power is the real issue here. How do you plan to solve it?
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong. He found the person with the solution.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
Wow! Go Hat Guy! Seems like all that time studying at the academia is paying off big time.
But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked Albedo and I to come here?
Come with me.
Hat Guy? What's happened to him?
Hat Guy, can you hear us? No response. I guess he's in hibernation.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down. I presume this has something to do with the solution.
That's right. He and the traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you always react so hysterically to everything?
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete strangers. It's very bad manners.
Sama robot kok.
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to figure out that you have a temper.
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself. She recognizes no one's skills but her own.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So, tell me.
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's future you're trying to calculate, you need a processing device that's designed to cope with that volume.
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind of... Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't just plug my formula directly into the ley lines.
You should be able to tell that I'm not human, right?
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient. Very different from Pontaine's. It's a completely different system.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called a puppet. Puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out the materials most suited for that purpose.
You? Do you mean...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. He's willing to vouch for you. So, I'll allow you to borrow my core for your calculations. It was built using wood from a silver white tree, which makes it a small part of Irminsul.
Betul.
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Who in the world could have built you? Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core...
I can put two and two together, yet
I won't lie to you. This has never...
doesn't matter.
did you two actually talk this through? Is he...
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, he lent me... I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. So I'm sorry, but I can only show you a sketch right now. This is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch. It certainly matches the legends told about Irminsul.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right? Right?
In theory, he should be fine. As long as we put his core back in time. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make sure the core doesn't...
I think I know why you called us here now. Someone needs to watch over his body and make sure it's protected until the process completes.
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you two.
He will have our undivided attention.
Aww.
On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily on my end.
Mungkin bisa duduk
The
ya.
worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another, but in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? I have already experienced both a past life and a next life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human.
Sanjuni will succeed, won't
She will. We all have to
That's right. And I'll protect you all until...
Who are you? Call me Sonnet.
Elektro
You
dia.
have the same power as Canon. Sonnet. So, you're the goddess of the iridescent moon? Oh, goodness. You recognize me? Well then, what's your name? Columbina. Columbina Hyposelenia. Hyposelenia? It was... friends. Huh? Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. Do you mean the other two moon goddesses? Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that mean that our story goes on into the future?
Elektro sini. Elektro.
Oh, I guess that wasn't the best. It's all right. We were prepared for that possibility. You could say we were too prepared.
Oh.
When did you get here? How long has it been? I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
Gliding lah guys.
I see. Are you feeling all right? You look a little unwell. I can hold out a while longer. We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you.
Oh iya. Ini kayak si
Sisters, I'm back. And look who I brought with me.
lupa yang kaya tuh. Oh sister. Siapa lagi nih?
It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future. The pleasure is all mine. Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the
Arya.
goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon.
Frost Moon.
Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Oh, betul. Itu
Hello,
nih.
Columbina. I apologize
BG
for our
udah
startled
fase 2
reaction
itu
just
Bang
now.
udah keluar
And
bannernya Mori
please,
Uno
forgive our
Agusta.
little sister
Yeah,
if she's
yeah.
been annoying you.
Besok
She
langsung
tends to
mainnya
talk
itu.
a lot.
It's fine.
Sekarang mau tak selesaiin ya
You seem
storynya
shy.
di Genshin.
Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Nggak gacha aku tapi itu
No one can hurt you here.
nggak ada street.
Could you tell me where here is?
Ini gacha sih itu sih malah
Please. I
morningnya
must
itu.
know.
Gacha Iuno ga.
Harusnya itu juga harusnya. Dua, saya dapat dua.
Dear sister, this is where
Buat
Tavad's
Agusta
original
mantap banget
ruler,
ya.
the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the
Free to
moon
play itu ya
goddesses.
nggak bisa milih. Sabar, bisa.
You're scaring her, Canon. No, I'm fine. Please, continue.
Paling Max Banner nih. Max
Nibelung,
Banner kalau bagus
our
tak.
original master, created us in the distant past to maintain.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond. To explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens until the day that the first descender arrived.
The great ruler of the firmament.
Oh,
The heavenly principles.
Sama
Is that what
Mortevi
later
buffnya ke
generations
Agusta
call them?
soalnya nggak maksimal dan
see.
kalau mau maksimal paling Iuno.
But we
ya
did
iya
not
bener
reject them
emang
at
di
first,
buat
nor
gitu
did they
sama
seem to harbor ill intent
sama
towards this
developer.
world. We
Yono tuh emang
coexisted
bagus.
in peace.
Itu Yono tuh nggak cuma
We were
Agusta
like a
bagus,
guest
banyak
in
ya.
our home.
Support tak.
Slowly, however,
Tapi sama Agusta
we came
mantap.
to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change and dominate the
Agusta tuh
world.
tak gabungin sama itu
And you
kan.
didn't stop it?
Sama
No.
dua kali ini sama
There was an order to the rules they set up that
Cisa.
Nibelung never taught us.
main lah.
We wanted to know if this order would bode
Tapi
good
bagus pakai
or
Sorcerer
ill for
sih.
Tivat.
Sorkeeper Agusta sama
Alright.
satu lagi bebas sebenarnya.
Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was again.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek. They would even
Only this was for
right. I did
Genshin story
everything
ini
in my power
ngomong.
the ancestors of.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures,
Iuno sebenarnya
And
masih
so
bisa pakai
began the
senjata
war of
B4
funerary
tapi kalau
flame.
mau buffnya maksimal
So-
ambil sign Iuno.
That's the
Iyalah.
name the world gave that
Jelas
war
nih.
in the future.
Jelas ini.
Well, who won in the end? As far as I know,
Gua tuh
the heavenly principles won,
apa?
although it
Si
came at
ngatur
a
tuh
great
emang ngaruh.
cost.
Kalau
They
di
remain
sini
into that,
nggak terlalu ngaruh.
where they
sebenarnya.
continue to rule to this day. And the world's original master,
Dragon
the Dragon King Nibelung. And what of the moons? Are there still?
you can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants
Di
of a
HSK
bygone
juga
age.
nggak terlalu ngaruh sih
We are prepared
aja.
for the answer.
Genshin tuh nggak terlalu ngaruh sebenarnya.
Only the
Sangat-sangat
frost
tidak
moon
terlalu ngaruh.
remains,
Kalau di gua tuh
but it
sangat
has been
ngaruh.
cast beyond the false firmament
Bisa
by the heavenly
naikin
principles.
20-30%.
The eternal and iridescent
Support
moons
dia
were
makin
both shattered
gacor,
during the war.
damage makin gede. Genshin enggak.
So death finally
Genshin
came
tuh
for
lebih ke
us in the end.
universal.
Sonnet,
Genshin HSR juga ya, HSR sama.
You're still here, aren't you?
Jadi
A
kalau
moon
di
goddess
Genshin mah
cannot live without her
bintang
moon,
4 pun
Columbina.
kadang jos.
She's
Oh ya,
right.
ada update story juga itu
That's
Bang
why I
chapter
began to
2
Iya betul.
Namor.
Besok itu
Because the frost
Bisa
moon is
mulai
cut
ngomong
off by
kayak.
the false sky.
sekalian
How
weekly.
much worse it would have been if
Weekly
it
tuh
were
udah ambil
outright
ya.
destroyed.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but
Then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it. I'm sorry.
there's no need to
GW dengar
apologize
dari
to us,
streamer
dear
lain
sister.
kalau baca full
If
tanpa
anything,
skip
we owe the
3
world
jam
an
BG.
apology. If only we decided to act sooner.
Iya loh,
Rather than
ini
arguing amongst
tadi
ourselves.
siang aku loh.
all the
Dari
more
siang tuh
reason
tak
not to spend this
potong
time in
streamingnya.
regret and repentance.
Dari jam berapa aku?
Instead,
Setengah
we should focus
jam
our
2 sampai
efforts
jam
on how
4
we
coba.
might help our future sister.
Langsung tak putus. Lama ngantuk aku.
Don't you
Kita
see,
lanjutin ini.
Columbina, your story is not yet over.
Di Wua
Is that
bukan
not why
di.
you are here?
Oh di buah. Anjir 3 jam. Wah bagus berarti, mantap, mantap. Tapi kalau di Buah tuh story-nya oke bos.
Initiate
Story-nya tuh
neurological array.
ditunggu tuh oke
Continue
itu
running
loh,
primary
beneran.
process.
Sumpah.
Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation.
Apalagi cutscene itu
Identify
mantep.
potential change. Secondary process.
Pelit sih.
Scan
ini.
for moons. Still 4. The number of moon arrows
Bapak kalau
hasn't
udah
changed.
buat 3 jam mah oke.
Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding
Di
about the
TikTok
moons
aja
all
udah
along?
banyak orang upload story ini, Bang
Variables.
Yangki banyak spoiler.
Variables in the
Makanya aku
world.
nggak lihat.
I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But
Masa
that's so
bulan itu
strange.
kan di
Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone be? Wait, wait! I've got it. I've
Ini
got it.
mereka berdua
If
sama-sama
alive
udah
or dead is
tobat kah?
considered a variable, we might
yang
have
nggak
had this
tobat
wrong the
tobat
whole
juga.
time.
Sebenarnya itu
No one ever said that
faktornya
a moon marrow equals a living moon.
nggak jahat-jahat
We just
juga
made that
sebenarnya.
assumption
Tergantung
ourselves.
individunya.
Initiate secondary process.
Ini tutorial yang
Scan
ngaco.
again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of my search results. Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Tibet, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we know for a fact that to redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, why? Why
Ay,
is it
ngapain
still
tanya
3?
langitnya palsu.
What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us?
Story kemarin
Or
itu
are
loh
you the
kalau
one pulling the
dipasangin
wool
lagu
over our
Archon
eyes?
itu cocok banget.
Story yang mana? Yang Buah atau Genshin?
So, you think that the moon's
Gi.
reflection might be where
Oh, iya,
Nibelung
Kak.
imprisoned the 3 moon sisters?
Mana yang story yang kemarin?
Yes,
Yang
it would explain a
story-nya
lot,
siapa
such as
itu?
why that space would respond. It would also explain
Kemarin kan
why
itu
Miss
toh,
Columbina has been
yang
unable to
baru
leave,
nyeritain
and why time
tutorial
flows in
nyulik
reverse there.
Columbina.
In the messages she sent,
Yang
Columbina
Luna
promised
3,
us she'd
Bang.
find a way
Iya.
to return.
The fact that
Yang
she still has
nyulik
yet to
Columbina
reappear
tuh.
in this world indicates
Udah
that
mau
returning
pulang,
from that place is
phew,
no
diambil.
easy feat.
So you're saying, if she could...
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave
Lah,
it
ini
to this
sebenarnya
late stage when it's so touch and
siapa?
go.
Columbina
I've been
ini.
giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luana's
Pas
heart
mereka
might be an
bareng-bareng mau
anchor that
nyerang
she
salah
left
satu
behind
anggota lu
as a sort
pasangin
of
lagu
future
itu cocok.
waypoint.
Oh iya.
This could also explain why Luana's heart is always by the traveler's side.
Sounds like a plausible theory. The question is...
Duduk kok.
Hello? Listen up. This is extremely important.
Lagu training art Demon Slayer cocok banget.
Oh iya benar.
Not
Benar.
only is Columbina
Ya
alive,
masuk itu.
but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's
Kayak
done
mau
something truly
nyerang sama
inconceivable in the past.
Muzan.
And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and Tibet sky.
Truly amazing.
I'm sure we all feel the same.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her.
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
Bahkan ada orang bikin itu bang atasnya Demon Slayer training art bawahnya story itu cocok
Hard
banget.
to believe that's what will happen in the distant future.
Our authority is
Lihat
linked to the
ini. Tapi
most
cocok kayaknya.
fundamental rules
Udah
of
tak
Tibet.
bayangin tuh.
I suppose it's no wonder that many would covet that power.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Tibet. That's so lovely. I always wanted to go down there and have some fun.
Ini udah mati nih mah.
Ever
Gue
tried
baru
leaving
aja
this
beres
prison?
story abis live
Of
tadi bang.
course. Between us, we've tried everything.
Apa? Gudring.
But no matter where we
Gudring
go,
atau ini?
this space will eventually bring us
Gue
back
gak main
here.
Genshin ya kalian.
It's like the center of a whirlpool.
Gua.
Everything
Lupa.
ultimately converges here.
3 jam juga.
At the moment
Oh,
when
skip,
Nibelung
Wema.
imprisoned us.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to the real world?
Sorry? What are those?
Alah. Paham aku.
They're
Dia
passages
sebenarnya
through
masih
which you can
hidup
mix
sekarang,
small-scale
tapi kan di
changes
masa
to
depan
reality
udah
by
mati.
using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages?
Kuvaki.
You don't know? It's a
Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of that you say is called Not Cry. But there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere
Iya,
else.
soalnya gue cuma mau incar MC Aeroku biar jadi RC6.
Oh, oke, RC6 ya, oke, Josh.
Hyposelenia?
Oh, mantep nih.
Maybe if we see it, it'll make more sense.
Wah, lumayan nih RC6 tuh, healernya mantep nih, healer. Ada damage kan berarti? Nah tuh MC-nya kalau MC dia apa? Wah tuh mantep loh. Berguna tuh loh. Dan keren loh. Di sini tuh
everywhere
apa?
in Not Cry. In the air, in the land.
Nggak masuk
Even
loh.
the creatures who live there have adapted to its influence.
How curious.
Oh iya, gue denger
This
dari konten
Kuvaki
kreator lain
certainly
kalau
did not
beres
exist
story ini
anywhere
dapat
in the
Oh
world
iya
before
betul.
we were imprisoned.
Ada itu di apa? Di spesial program ada kemana tuh ya? Dapat skin baru. Ah, cuma skin toh, nggak ada ability yang bagus. Skin doang.
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a...
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need tri-lunar authority on par with that of our
Ini luar
god.
authority loh, tiga itu luar authority.
You'll need our
MC
power.
Wawenya belum dapat
This
skin.
sounds extremely risky. The three moons'
Oh iya,
powers are
belum.
not
Belum.
mutually compatible. Concentrating
Nggak dapat pun
them
masih
into
keren
one
tuh
goddess
hitam.
would be of...
I know.
Even so, let's
Main
say we
kartunya
successfully
nggak? Kartunya
transfer
gampang
our
nggak?
authority to you. How will you take Niblin constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war.
Tebakanku sih, 3
No
karakter
moon
ini
goddess can
bakal
leave this
Pabel
place
Bang
alive.
atau bakal rilis.
Enggak, dia tuh yang 3 kata ini nggak rilis kayaknya. Ini tuh sebenarnya itu masa lalu ini tuh. Pas bulannya masih ada itu bulan. Jadi 3 tuh bulan, menandakan bulan.
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what
Lunotar.
Columbina?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a
Itu
message?
konten kreator lain pikir itu karakter bakar duit nanti.
Ah, nggak mungkin. Dia nggak rilis ini. Itu tuh harusnya cuman kayak
Write it down on a...
Seems
itu
unlikely.
tuh secara historis
Columbina may not
sejarahnya
talk a
tuh
lot, but she thinks deeply about
di masa
issues
lalu
like
itu tuh.
this.
Let's review what we
Bulannya udah
know.
hancur sekarang.
This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Ray heroes.
Kalau ada nggak apa-apa sih.
She knows our
Ush.
personalities, so if she wanted to tell us
Ya, aneh
something
kalau
from
ada
a
sih.
long. Traveler, you once said that those golden ripple. What if Columbina left Luanatar here? Not just if she is part of Columbina.
Oh yeah! Like when you...
Never, wait.
Wah,
If you're
masuk
right
ke
about
sini.
this, and you can really see past...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough. It'll sure... But it's our only chance. This is the only way.
Never tak
Boss.
sakit. Loma tak
We spoke
sakit.
about this one.
But
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us
Columbina
expected.
sakit.
More ini bagi gua aneh bang,
need to
setiap
know
karakter
you'll
kan
honor
gak
our
butuh dev,
agreement,
dia
Yoda.
butuh dev.
Promise me.
Iya.
yes.
Makanya sebenarnya itu tuh
Boss Neff.
itu ramah
Promise.
Eko harusnya tuh. Dia
sure
dev
you
loh.
don't want some time
Masih
to
makan
think this
defend.
What is there to think through?
Lah, setelah
I
pas
should
dia
have
apa?
gone blind after
di-
our battle with Rerir.
Apa tuh namanya?
Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got away
Skill-skillnya
with it
lagi
for this
dev
long.
semua. Bergantung
Then at least
defend
let
kayak
me
siapa
take
tuh?
some precautions
Yang
on
bintang
your
4
behalf.
tuh loh, yang om-om pakai
And if you
pilar
really
tuh apa?
do lose
Lupa.
your sight,
Dia
I'll
defend gitu.
visit your office.
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this.
Siapa ya
As
yang
if I could
elektro
ever
yang
scare
defend?
you.
Ada kok bintang 4.
I'll assume you're just...
All right, enough chit-chat.
Cost 4
Let's
dia
do
opsinya
this.
cuma 2 BG healing bonus sama defense.
Iya itu. Defense sih menurutku mending defense karena pas dilihat tuh defense nih. Scalingnya tuh ke defense. Healer tapi mending defense kayaknya. Itu literally support itu.
Tapi energinya butuh lebih tinggi dari setelah.
Good.
Ah nggak tahu, belum tak
Give
coba
me some
itu.
space.
Soulkeeper mah turah lebih tumpah-tumpah tuh ya. 2 kali,
Come on,
3
then,
kali
little
klik wes
one.
penuh.
Show me what happened in the past.
Soulkeeper literally energi recharge. Oh.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki,
GW dengar dari temanku minimal energinya 260 BG.
I will need my sister's help.
Gampang 60 cepet.
Time to go talk it over with
Tapi
them.
harus di sub. Wah kok 260 berarti nganu. Mainnya energi recharge. Wah nggak tahu. Nggak ngambil juga aku. Nggak ada ini loh. Kalau ada entah ambil.
It seems you have reached. I'm all ears.
Yuno atau si Monrenya. Ini mending Monnya sih yang baru.
I hope it's not. Come on.
Tapi Yuno pun juga nggak lama-lama banget ya. Oh, nice. Mau ngapain dulu ini cuman.
Have you figured it out? Tell us.
Di tim Aemit musuh lo itu more BG.
I intend to die here, in this moment, and then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends.
What?
Butuh maksudnya.
What are you saying? How can the dead be reborn?
Iya, kayak itu
And
kayak
how will you inform these
kayak
future
Augusta
friends
sama
of your
Yuno
plans?
gitu loh.
You can't
Tapi
exactly
ya,
leave oracles.
nggak bisa
How
maksain
can you
bos.
escape this place? Not a single ray of moonlight.
Seadanya.
And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them?
No,
Come again?
they will find my message.
I'm not following. How exactly will you achieve this?
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
Oh.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean your divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything.
Oh.
In this very moment, she can resonate with my soul across when the time comes. I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul.
Just as gravity connects the...
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still in a similar way.
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even possible?
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before I. Her body is long gone,
Oh,
but her
si
soul
istrinya Raril.
remained. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact.
So, perhaps this...
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight
Oh.
and pour it over. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future.
Pintar, pintar.
However, I would need your help to do this.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age.
Ya udah hancur ini
You, on
mah.
the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. How could I bear to let your story end here? Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Now, I finally get to be the...
Sonnet.
Canon?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request.
Oh, no, please. I was just
Di Wuwa rata-rata orang
thinking
suka Iuno itu
back
gara-gara
on the years
kakinya
that
bang,
the
kata
three of
mereka
us once
kakinya
spent together.
wangi-wangi.
You cannot imagine how
Animasinya emang
happy I
gitu.
am to hear of the future world you describe. The Frostmoon
mantep itu.
Scions, your lovely, kindly
Secara desain
friends.
keren
For the three
karakternya.
of us,
Pakai panah,
whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Teyvat.
Padahal dia dari
It is a
bulan
great
juga ya.
relief to know that the people of if your plan can save them and save. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Story ini kurang sumpah story ini bertele-tele.
Canon.
Still, I do have one.
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
GW juga baru tahu bang kalau ultinya Agustan sama Iuno digabung jadi gerhana ya bang.
I was curious about that too.
Wah,
But it
belum
seemed
tahu aku.
personal, so
Iya toh. Oh iya toh.
There was a time when I wished to
Saya
hide my
ultinya si
feelings,
siapa dulu coy.
feel my heart.
I see.
Kalau ultinya
Perhaps that
Iya,
decision
itulah.
saved you
Ultinya
from ever
Agustan
having
tuh
to
nggak bisa
see the
dilihat
full
gitu.
sky again.
gebuk.
But at the same time, you likely missed out on many true and precious things, like the smiles on your friends' faces. Promise me this, Columbina. I'm sure that you know this already, but that is your true home. Give me your hand, Columbina.
Iuno kan abis ulti keluarin bulan
Arya,
Agusta, abis
Sonnet,
ulti matahari,
you too.
jadi kalau digabung gerhana.
okay. All right.
Itu kan nggak kelihatan. Oh Yuno tuh ultinya nggak kok. Wah lupa, ultinya nggak punya karakternya.
Tapi setengah gitu loh bang, setengahnya matahari, setengahnya bulan.
Wah lupa aku. Yuno. Berarti Yuno dulu baru Agusta tuh.
We once were the songs sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but
We were the messengers of madness.
We are souls away.
Cutscene. Oh.
Is it done?
Yes. We have transferred the authority over all three moons to Columbina
Dia nanti ada 3
Hypersinia.
authority di dalam
From
satu
this
dunia.
moment on, she
Makan tuh.
is the
Totalnya
tribal
sama.
Ya udah deh
goddess,
bang, beres
the
ini
one
lu
and
lihat aja
only
nih buat
goddess
ini ya
of this
videonya.
world.
Oke siap. Kayaknya oke.
Thank
Sama
you.
itu kill yang kalau yang apa?
Thank you,
Yang
my sisters.
story Genshin kemarin yang ada apa?
now go and do what you
Ada
believe is right, Columbina
training
Hypersinia.
backgroundnya.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the three moons.
I understand.
Sisters, oh my body. It feels.
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells.
Oh kan mati.
This
Iyalah.
prison,
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is. The final destination of.
we have one final request, Could you use the three moons' power to send us back into the real world? Now that we have lost our powers, I doubt this space will seek to hold us further. It's just
Tuh udah bang.
I would
Oke.
like to spend our final moments together.
Of course.
Thank you. Nanti kita lihat habis live.
Yes.
Ini kayaknya cutscene bagus ini.
Don't. I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. But is this really what I should say at this moment? Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like you.
I'm okay.
Kenapa nggak pakai teks Indo aja Bang, kan Gi support Indo.
This
Tahu,
is
bingung
goodbye,
aku Gil pakai Indo.
sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to my body too. May it become the moonlight that keeps Nodcry company through the long years ahead. So this is why Nodcry was not always home to
Bentar,
Kuvaki.
jadi mereka bertiga aslinya udah
It only
modern.
appeared after
Kalau
Lord
pas ini
Kuvaki
belum
upon this
sebenarnya.
land. And only this land.
Tapi karena dia udah
Kuvaki
udah
responds to me
hasilnya
as
udah
It
udah
is
nyerahin apa tuh?
my
Apa namanya?
body
Kekuatannya udah mati sekarang.
answering the call of my soul.
Jadi sebenarnya tuh bulannya udah mati, udah hancur. Bulan di atas tuh loh.
In fact, that very soul, which I am about to leave here to guide me.
Wah, pinter nih story-nya lumayan nih.
O power Trilune, eternal moon.
Kelamaan.
I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
HSR aja update-nya diundur Bang, jadi tanggal 14 Februari baru update.
Kan masa depannya kan pas event ini berarti langsung muncul dia nanti. Pinter ya Lenggah Story. Wah, orang Cina itu best. Muter-muter ya. Dulu tuh terus. Oh, keren tuh.
Karena itu lobang konflik Jepang sama Cina, makanya update HSR diundur jadi tanggal 14 Februari.
Oh, nggak tahu, itu nggak tahu aku.
Boss! That was crazy! Were we even allowed? Can you still see? How many fingers am I holding up?
I see two.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma?
Surely you jest, Miss. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take and purposely set aside some of her power and there is always a great...
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, she was clearly so perceptive. She knows us well. Despite being separated by time and space, we're seen.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now. But
I'll get you back somehow.
Ya akan pulang itu nanti bentar lagi, udah masa depan.
Well, based on the information we now have,
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have up the civilian population.
Miss Androne, how are the calculations going?
so far so good.
Ngomong-ngomong,
I'll
karena
keep seeing
gua
how far
udah
I can
lama
push the
pensi Bang,
system,
pas
though.
gua gacha
Can't
bener
have
jalan
Hatman
dapat
being powered
jalannya.
down for nothing.
There's still a long road ahead.
Our plan is clear. Time is short, so let's get moving.
There's just never enough time, is there?
all right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Cutscene.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light realm's
Iya sih,
power,
gue
but I'm no
lebih
expert
suka
in building
skin MC
elemental
cowok yang
defenses.
tertutup itu
Sounds
loh
like something out of the
daripada yang
advanced
ini
elemental
terbuka.
theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached the Hexen Circle.
Yeah,
Usarnya
I could have been
kelihatan
faking it
anjir
through that
kalau
whole
nggak
meeting for all
pakai
you know.
skin.
Oh gosh, really? I'm so sorry.
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't pull this off,
Nggak mekangin
Tevez.
apa
Oh,
itu
you
bang?
think so?
Nggak apa-apa.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many times in the past.
Hey, don't give me that.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that.
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask of you.
Masalahnya
I
dari
thought you
awal
might say
pusarnya
that.
udah kelihatan harusnya udah mekangin itu MC.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult time, yes? Of course. Well, Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that it's not realistic to completely stop him if Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct. Anyway, her calculations suggest that it's up to us to slow Dotori's advance and buy time.
Are you asking me to help you with building the defenses?
No. I'd like you to
Jadi
prepare for
kalau
what comes
tamat
next.
kira-kira orang-orang pada
When he
pindah ke
eventually
game mana
reaches
ya
us,
bang?
we will have to fight him.
Oh.
Oh, belum tamat
Can I
dapat
take it that
pindah.
you're triggering?
Well, technically those terms were about protecting.
You're cashing in on this much sooner than I'd imagined.
Well, yeah. The way things are going, I might not get another chance.
Very well. The mages have heard the knight's plea, and to tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help.
Farka ya rilis besok.
This is... Wow.
Gimana bang? Ada yang
It's
device-nya
been
kentang,
many
ada yang
long
laptopnya
years since I
kentang,
had a
atau
chance
PC-nya
to dazzle
kentang.
humanity with a little divine intervention. Anyway,
Ayo.
go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you
Abidu.
safely to your destiny.
Companion. Nah, inilah yang kan cuma ini guys.
Makanya mereka udah nggak main game ini karena udah nggak kuat.
Ah, you're here.
Ya sama, Wuthering Waves juga gitu. Kalau abangnya kentang males kok
Glad
jelek.
you asked. Whatever.
Wow! We've never seen something.
This meter
Dengan dia
displays the
mainnya
progress of my
Legend.
formula. Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it right to your...
What do you mean, deliver it?
You're such a... Whatever. We'll be here all day. I'll share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel, so we just need to use the Dodo communication there.
Wow! Look at that! You're amazing, Zen.
About time you recognize my Anyway, that's all for me. That might sound harsh to you, but close supervision is a I'm kinda stuck here while...
Masih lama gitu. Untuk
Traveler. Fairly. To be honest, I'm conservative.
You get into the zone like this really?
I consider it rest well.
Thankfully, Mr.
Golden Flesh, based on the latest the situation.
Hello there.
Are you well rested?
Ya.
That's good to hear. As per the plan, as Dotori's...
We fought I believe that.
Oke, ganti. Yang mana? Never. Set.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter.
What? You always address me in the strangest way.
Paimon pas thumbnail spesial program kemarin kenapa nggak ada ya bang?
Not
Nggak tahu, nggak nonton itu.
That's
Gue
my
nonton
name.
yang cuman
What's your
previewnya yang di apa?
The point is I don't
Di
add
Telegram.
any... Meaning what? That...
Kalau ada
Is
ganti
that how you
skin, ada event ini.
Paimon!
Just swinging by to...
Don't
Tumben
worry
nggak ada
about me.
Paimon.
And I give my... yes.
Oh,
All done. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome.
Paimon! Mama will keep an eye.
I'm glad to hear.
Sure thing.
Apa ini?
Here they come. As we
Itu
expected.
game
Get ready,
kemarin yang
everyone.
lu
Take your
mainin nggak
positions
dilanjutin
and
kah,
prepare
Bang?
to engage.
Let's begin.
Mana?
I'm at the ready.
Kemana? Oh, itu band bagus ini. Piu, 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 piu.
Water jet! Wipe out!
The long sleep beckons.
Tak mati.
I will return as an avalanche. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent.
Take too long.
Water jet!
Close your eyes. Observe.
Kurang mending pakai karakter siapa nih? Oh, ini mah gampang.
Our last land. No more lies. Seek within. These creatures cannot stand against us. No fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying. I'm hardly the risk taker in this group.
Excuse me?
All into place. It all adds up.
By the frostman of old.
The mystery unravels.
Nah gitu loh, ada fight-nya loh. Masa lu ada fight sama sekalian.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power. The story has only just begun. Get back! That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as created beings go, we're of a higher level?
Siapa yang belum? Oh ini.
With one heart, we pray. Receive my blessing.
Bombs away!
People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light.
No more lies.
Close your eyes.
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore.
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely, it would throw quite a wrench in the works. And so, I must thank you all for your resilience.
Okay.
We are no longer on the same level, but you are nonetheless worthy of my respect. And in any case...
Wah, apa nih? Oh, dokter ya.
The experiment begins. With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall!
Forest, protect us.
Langsung mati.
Be silent. Are you quite finished?
It all adds up. Poor lost land.
The long sleep beckons.
No more lies. Seek within. For the everlasting forest. Branch into song.
That's more like it. Some results of
Close your eyes.
It all adds up.
Water jet!
Can't hide the truth. No more lies. The mystery unravels. With one heart, we pray. Can't hide the truth.
an ant in my paw.
I've been moved inside another space, and it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like Dottore intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Enter. Go to me.
No more lies. Leave this place. It all adds up.
Good. Keep it up. I'm still collecting data. Go!
The poor lost land. Thrive and prosper in the old.
With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false.
Branch into song.
How dull.
It all adds up.
Did you honestly think that would hit me?
No more lies.
Me.
Poor lost land. With one heart, we pray.
Tell me, where will you try scurrying off to next?
Looks like Dottore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. Now, I shall pray for our victory. It all adds up. No more lies. It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Excellent. You barely managed to touch my level.
Can I the truth? It all falls into place.
Did you honestly think that would hit me?
Bombs away!
How dull.
No more lies. Seek within.
Archon's remnant. Did you honestly think that?
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
What's this supposed to be? A knockoff version of the space Columbina got trapped in? There really is no way out. We'll see about that, Dottore.
How dumb. My apologies. I had not intended to take your key. Do you have a choice?
Obey, and I can release you.
Excellent deal, if you ask me. Pathetic. Water jet! I'm aware you've been working on some little tricks to surprise me with, but it appears that none of them have come to fruition. My guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back. But then, where is Sandrone? Or are you trying to buy time for her? I always found their friendship to be a curious phenomenon. Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister. We got along quite amicably well, but then one day she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any further experiments. It's such a pity. I could have had a sister.
You're not fit to be family to her.
That I can't deny. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the set. And then there's you. You had every opportunity to reach the right conclusion. But I maintain that I approached you in good faith. So, I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count to 10 to make your choice. 1, 2, 3.
Not in a million years.
What a pleasant surprise. I didn't think you'd join us all the...
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into thinking anyone's grateful for the chances you're offering them.
Sandrone, but the formula hasn't finished running yet.
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with the Traveler, and then I see you, who I must say is a good example.
Gone to wait?
I said that everyone...
And what makes you...
I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here. Since you've taken the trouble of serving it to me... Is this your life's work? This piece of trash? Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me. Oh, how unexpected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore.
No!
And now, you have failed.
Sandrone!
Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to pieces. However keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death spells the end of the formula that was running inside her body. Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. As her colleague, I have to admire her. Now, it is time for you to take your place by my side. My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands. Once again, you are welcome to join me. By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and authority I wield. What is stopping you from embracing a new world of endless possibilities? Not in the mood to talk? As you wish. You seem less talkative than usual today. I'll change the topic to something more apropos. Sandrone was always like this, never trusting anyone, always so reluctant to share her research with them. Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she extracted and even optimized the world formula from so much data. But her inability to trust was her undoing. Had she allowed someone else to monitor or run the formula for her, you might still have a chance at victory even now. But regrettably, she was a stubborn fool. As much as it pains me, she had to go.
Dottore, maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina surprised you when she escaped. And I think Sandrone would surprise you too.
Change?
You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day. You're the one who can't trust other people.
Is that how you see me? By this point, what can you hope to do about it? It is pointless to fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
What?
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
never be yours!
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. My soul, I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally...
Columbina!
It's been too long. I'm back. Stay focused on the battle, Traveler.
What a touching reunion. Though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weaklings huddled together for war. Now, quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how you can strike. Or you drown.
Watch out, Columbina! He can manipulate space itself!
I know. Wait for the right moment. We'll strike together.
Yeah!
Moon's remnant.
Surge.
Good. Keep it up. I'm still collecting data. How dull. Go! Like an ant in my palm.
I grant you the new moon's blessing. The new moon shines upon you.
I am growing weary of your...
It's over, Dottore! Time to pay for...
No longer must the world cower in the cold night.
Our future.
Let the moonlight dispel the darkness. Everlasting as the moon.
Rather wallow in this rotten, decaying world! Willfully blind. How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment!
That will never happen. Today, the moon lights up this world once more.
This loathsome world.
No, this world is our home.
No, you're doing it wrong.
What?
The new moon, Mom. It looks different. Also...
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all.
Extra, extra! Get the lit post-disaster report! Nasha Town, the voyage begins today!
I knew things would be different. But I didn't think...
They say a new moon goddess has been born.
A new moon goddess?
I guess so. Hey, since we've...
Are you a convert now?
Oh, come on. What does it matter? After everything we've...
Come on! We gotta get there early! Shh!
Keep it down. This is a why is it so noisy outside? It's okay. Hi, Mom. What about you? Did it still winding down from everything that's happened? Okay, if you say so. What we just went through was Luanatar disappeared after Columbina came back. Apparently, still. But anyway, you did so. Chin up, traveler. Hey, don't poke fun. Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious Paimon was. Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're sorry, you're gonna need to make it up. Okay. Huh?
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon! Good morning!
Morning, Yehuda! Here for some bread?
Oh, I've already eaten. Careful there, Paimon!
Yeah, shit, probably.
True.
Well, nothing like a region-wide
Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly...
Really? But if she...
probably 'cause... I think things will work out, though.
Paimon's with you on that one.
All right. Everyone's been rebuilding these last 2 weeks. Life's slowly returning back to normal. Were you about to head out? There's...
Yeah! We were gonna take a stroll around the square and say hi to some...
Sounds good.
Please accept today's boon.
Are Paimon's eyes deceiving?
Hello there. Would you like a feast of the...
So, what's new, Anefa? I know too. What are you talking about, Paimon? We're just here to help.
In the wake of the disaster, it's all hands on deck. We responded to Llama at times like these, the small...
And we're using eggs and heating tubes. Enough! Did you hear that?
That's because it's true, I know. Proposal. If you could...
No way! Well, that proposal got you... I need something to get me through the hard times too. Mom!
Yes, dear. Go.
Excuse me. Could I... She helped us get safely out of Notcry.
Of course she is! And since I'm the...
But you stole my snacks, though.
Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center?
Thank you!
Aren't you the better pick for this job, Flint's?
You underestimate yourself yet again.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nashitown. I don't know...
All in good time.
But you're much further ahead on that road.
You're not seen. There is no question about it.
You say it like you wouldn't make the...
I am most flattered that you think... Sigh a little less, Master Ilua. And that is precisely why Starshin and Nikita felt safe delegating such...
I'm sure we all also agree that we would sooner die of dehydration than manage to wrangle anything out of you in a discussion.
My apologies. I am not in the habit of bringing water...
Whatever. I'll take the job. By the way...
Oh, it's quite the who's who of Nodcry. There's the Moon Chanter of the Frost. I'm sure you will find speaking with the...
If you say so. I've never done this work before, so I'm on it, but I'll do it.
An admirable attitude to take. We have the chance to ban...
Yeah.
Quite a few familiar...
You seem well rested.
I know no one's asked, but I'm sure you all want to know, so let me... Well, great, but...
I'm sure you had a sneaky swig or two.
Wait, how'd you find out?
I'm sure you must be missing Mondstadt after all these...
Yeah, you could say that again. Every time I get news from Mondstadt, it makes me... Honestly, once things are wrapped up here...
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
I'll just listen from the...
You're taking this pretty seriously.
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to see how people speak in official settings.
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to practice for yourself later down the line.
Mr. Varka, are you forgetting that I'm...
I can knight you. Any particular title you'd...
Is he joking? I really can't tell.
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League, and to have this opportunity...
Could this person also have been pushed onto the...
We come here today, having weathered the trials and hardships of yesterday.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh.
Come on, get the speech...
Nodcry is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future, may we
Looks like we'll have more opportunity.
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter. Unfortunately, I suspect I'll be too busy.
It'll be all right. I'll just...
You... So giving my employees extra workload isn't enough for you? You're really going to drag my cat into this too?
I thought you'd approve. Columbina's return has... As for the Frost Moon, it is up to us.
I like the word...
You don't see...
I'm just not... The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves luck, but Nod cries...
Well... Unless...
For now, yeah.
What would make it worth...
Getting out.
Then maybe it's...
All right.
You...
Hey, you two!
Nefer was trying...
Sorry, what?
Your conversations are... Would you two care to join me for some...
cool.
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. If it's any consolation, let me say that perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on... No, or...
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for the time. Just think of this as a...
You could have just sat still. The best friend. It's never gonna stop being weird.
All right, fair point.
Yeah.
Alice just informed me the disruption she plans to wait for things to stay. As for me, I agree with Hat Guy's perspective. We have to remain vigilant. I did notice. It looks like just doing my duty. It's more, of course. By the way, they're quite similar.
Oh!
Indeed. We went to great lengths to make sure they were invisible to his eyes. Anyway, you should head to the dock.
You're here.
You're here too, Hat Guy.
No, I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. We just happened to cross paths at everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper.
You always speak as if you know us inside out, Mr.
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all there. Regardless, you have been a significant...
I didn't do anything. Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula and turned the tide of the entire battle.
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hit. She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in her system by installing an identical-looking...
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore. She always worked...
Well, that's why I'm traveling to... She said that she also mentioned that she had made arrangements, some of her personal effects, such as... However, there is one book among them that I... No, I was specific. This is her last wish, and I will abide by it. I can only hope so, but none of us... I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today. As promised, she spent a long time with Sandrone's body.
Oh, is she...
Sandrone's passing has left, but Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort before I departed. She never used to act like this. After these recent events, the Tsaritsa has revoked the... Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by Dottore. I shall return to Nodcry to see her as soon as I find the time. Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is on my ship. Traveler.
What are you still bumming around for? I thought today was the day you'd agree. You're afraid you won't like the truth when you well,
Don't say that!
Fair point. But I'd say I have more. They say blood's thicker than water. I know how much you... No matter what the truth turns out, finding the truth is important. At least, that's the life... What? Now that... Maybe I regret not getting to end his life with my own hand. Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord Kusanali is gonna need help dealing with all the chaos Dottore left in his wake. You should continue with your journey, as you've always done.
So, what should we do now? After all, when Columbina said it hasn't been all that long since we were last apart. Paimon's sure, but no, if you can't make sense of something, let's give it some... Feel better now? Alrighty. Columbina, we're here! Can't quite believe we're...
Well, it's just... Now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. But things are much... Hopefully, by the time the next moon...
No, they're fine, Columbina.
You really think so?
Well, we were just starting out then.
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born.
Oh, that's great!
Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then, are you ready?
Lumine, it's time to learn.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Where does this lead?
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just met? But while I was inside the moons reflect the story of the time before I was born. But when I obtained the Trilunar Authority and returned to our present reality... Yes, your spaceship. All this time, it has been hidden on the Frost Moon, which lay the great ruler of the firmament.
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that is Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? Maybe I should have waited until you were on the...
That would've been kind of...
Take me there.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship. It belongs to me, and no one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the heavenly principles.
Very well. Then let's go.
You two take care, alright?
Rest assured, Paimon. Thinking about the story that...
Yes.
Stories like that don't...
You don't believe in happy endings?
I don't believe in...
Where am I?
This is the pathway I built between Tevat and the Frost Moon. The moon is very far away from us, so it could be a long journey. After I obtained the Trilunar Authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives. One was Lauma. She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter. From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess. But, for better or worse, I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born. It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky. Oh, and about that mage, Nicole. I only recently learned that she has lived in Tevat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters. The Moon Goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition. And then, there's Sandrone. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer. She, too, suffered for a long time before joining the Fatui. How I wish I could talk to her again, even if only to hear her say nasty things to me. Also, I saw your siblings' story. I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that she rarely came to the surface, where the moonlight shines. But...
Hai Bang,
I did notice that back when you first set out on your journey, she would often appear nearby, gazing at you from afar with a guilty look in her eyes.
Lumine.
Let us speak no more of the past. I probably shouldn't reveal so much about my friends. It's not my place. Let the moonlight carry us forth. We are very close now.
Oh, sampai nih, sampai.
After this, I'd like to bring some kuhenki to the moon as well. If they're willing, of course.
What about your other friends? Will you bring them to visit too?
Certainly.
Mainkah game lagi
But
satu?
I'll need to tidy the place up first. This home hasn't received any guests in a long, long time.
Lupa namanya.
Apa? Ini Genshin ini. Wah.
I remember writing something similar with you on Moon Prayer Night. I believe it was called...
Dodoko's whirligig.
Yes, that was it. You asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I was. The idea that I had gained something precious, only to lose it so quickly, that frightened me. But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time, we're traveling together.
Ke bulan itu.
Level bang.
60. Oh, kan harus disetir. Oh. Widih.
We're here. Over there.
Itu dia pesawatnya. Ini dia. Oh.
Kolombinanya.
Ini Kolombinanya nih. Oh, alah pesawat di bulan. Pantes gak ada.
I suppose that the moon is the only place one could hide it. It'll be all right.
Huh?
The way you feel in this moment, I went through it too. On moon, solitude for me once meant living but that night. Solitude.
Columbina.
Go. Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost. Trust me, you will lose nothing by doing so. Look, Tavad is right there. All of our friends are down there, waiting for us.
You're right.
Ini cewek gak ketemu. Ini ternyata pesawatnya di bulan. Pantes gak ada di darat situ. Wah iya. Itu ya Fat.
Dah pernah main bang?
Hah?
Merduci.
Finished?
Yeah. Why did you take your eye mask off?
Well, since my return, besides, I've always wondered how Tevat looks from the moon.
Anjay dulu. Lihat bumi coy. Apa ya?
And what do you think?
It's beautiful. I could spend a whole day here just gazing. What about you? What do you think of the truth you found? I haven't looked at another person's expression in a long time.
Cantik juga
Keep
kalau
this up,
Kong
and it
Lumina
won't be
buka
long before
matanya.
you give Nefer a run for her money.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm much more used to sensing what's going on around me with Kuvaki.
I read the spaceship's flight logs. I always assumed that this was my first time in Tevat. I thought that Lumine and I must have been hibernating in space for centuries on end. But the logs show that our spaceship flew over the skies of Tevat once before. A long, long time ago.
Flew over? So you didn't land?
No. The ship barely came to a stop before flying on again. After that, it continued traveling through space for a long time. Some of the data is corrupted. It was only after that that the ship made a forced landing in Nodcry. When Lumine found me, she came from outside the ship. Could this mean that she left the ship long before I did? Maybe even during...
Are you all right?
Yes, I can feel that the truth is coming together. I remember Lumine telling me that when she first arrived in Conria, she could not recall the past, so this might be something that even she doesn't know.
Here, I made some space for you. Your mind must be racing, and this seems like the perfect place to relax and clear your...
Oh, wait, there's one more thing.
What is it?
Wait here a moment.
Ganti baju nih.
Hey, Columbina.
Is that a new outfit?
An old one, technically. It's been in a cabinet inside the ship this whole time. It's a matching pair with Lumine's. She always liked this set more.
Huh. I don't think there's a huge difference.
Really?
Yes, it's still the same you. You're the same person, no matter what clothes you... Traveler, do you consider Tevat your home?
Home is wherever Lumine is. But then after all the time I've spent here, and everything I've been through, yes, I'd say it's my home.
Would you change your answer if Tevat changed appearance? I mean, if the truth about Tevat turned out to be different than what you thought.
I don't know. But I don't think so. The truth is not what matters most to me about Tevat.
When I was first born, I longed for a home. And when you get something before you're mature enough to understand the world, you just take it at face value. I thought that a home was a transaction. You give me what I want, but you and your friends taught me what a true home should look like.
That's because your friendship matters to us.
But after journeying to the distant past, now...
I'm sure your friends are just as...
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back then.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's Marrow to Lauma, and the Iridescent Moon's Marrow to Arlecchino. And now, I shall return my Kuvaki to Nodcry again. That it may...
Wait! But what about...
I won't. Not this time. The frost moon has now entered the fall sky, and I am the Trilune goddess. I am only returning to not cry the part of me that it needs.
Oh.
I am giving what I can. Oh, and I have something.
For me?
Yes. Come closer.
What? Oh, nambah. Ini kapan sih? Oh ini, ya kan sekarang. Oke.
What was that?
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you. I trust this will.
My power. It feels like it's grown. I can use the elements more freely now. Thank you. This will be a great help.
You're welcome. I see you as family, and after everything you've done for me, Here. This flower is for you.
Isn't this a moon prayer blossom?
Yes. Don't worry. You will never see these flowers lose their color again. I'm finally discovering the joy of giving. How I wish.
Hey, better late. What are you thinking about now?
Why don't you take a guess? You get one shot.
I don't think I'll get it in one guess. But I'm sure it's a happy thought.
That's kind of a sneaky ant down into that. The moon put on the moon. Everything feels so close by. The haze that once enshrouded the skies has finally been dispersed. I don't have a lot of luggage, but I do have a lot of hope for the future. Next, to start with, I want to stay here just a little longer. After that, let's return home and continue our journey.
Good.
These clothes bring back so many memories.
Hey, lumayan lah.
Saya tengah login nih bang.
Iya.
The journey goes on, like I said. This is not the end. Is that,
Sesenaya, bisa
Most
sesenaya
people
coy.
would probably tell you to pack some warm clothes. In fact, it is home to quite a wondrous heat source. I think they call it Kreshnik. I sensed the energy it gave off. I also recommend the Korolievsky troop in Snezhnograd.
Sebabnya baru
They give
kemas kini
performances
bang.
quite regularly,
Sebabnya
and
baru
entry was
kemas
free
kini.
for harbingers. I like, ice cold and sharp. That's just the impression that Tsaritsa. In fact, I don't think the people of Snezhnaya even. Maybe that's because the Tsaritsa herself has never acknowledged nor accepted that power. There's Regrator, the Rooster, and the Jester. Between them, they control a lot of what happens in Snezhnaya. But I could never wrap my. I noticed that the Rooster and Regrator often appeared to get along on the surf, but I wasn't particularly interested, so I tended to keep my distance. Once things settled down in Notcry, You've told me so many stories about the other places you've been to, and all the friends. It would also help me learn more about the journey that has made you into the person you are today. Okay, I shall cast down.
Okay.
To Jean, acting Grand... this preamble is such a pain. I trust that Durin has updated. The good news is, we managed to come together and put a stop. As for the Fatui, not counting the Damselette, aka the Moon Goddess, we found ourselves allied in this instance with both the Knave and Marionette. May she rest in peace. As ever, we find ourselves better off for making friends rather than enemies. But until we can ascertain the Saritsa in a short... Wait. How am I meant to surprise everyone if I tell them in the letter that I'm heading home? Okay, I will begin sending the expeditionary team back home in waves. I hope they won't gloss over the details of my many heroic deeds. But if they do, I'm sure it'll... I think of Mondstadt daily. P.S. The honorary knight went above and beyond this time. Are there any other honor P.P.S.? Please be extra nice to Klee for the foreseeable future. I cashed in on the last favor that the Hexen Circle owed us, so we need to earn some more goodwill. If there's any serious problems, feel free to stick me in solitary confinement. And that, as they say, is all she wrote. And with the moon shining down brighter than ever,
Okay. Akhirnya. Oh, masih ada banyak story ya. Mana. Widih. Iklan inilah. Oke. Ini ya. Oh, oke lah. Kita lanjut besok, guys. Besok nggak tahu nih nonton nggak, kayak ganti. Nanti yang story Archon udah selesai. Ini nggak ngambil ya. Siapa tahu bintang 4-nya sama, nggak ada yang bagus tuh. Oke. Sampai ketemu besok malam, guys. Aku tuh nggak main Genshin ding, tapi lu terima, guys. Thank you Om Muis masih nonton. Tak off dulu ya. Off dulu. Lanjut besok. Ini semuanya jangan lupa di follow.